Okay guys, welcome to the bamboo campfire. December is a beautiful month in Thailand. Not so hot. It makes a big difference really. Okay, let's see. No beer tonight. Not feeling 100%. I thought just the thought of a beer actually don't sound very good right now. Look at my fire going, huh? Beauty. Lighting up the neighborhood. So no beer tonight. That's alright. This month the rice harvest is in full swing now. Actually a lot of people are done. We're not done, but we'll be any day now. And by we're not done, I mean the wife's not done. I don't have much to do with rice. As little as possible, to be honest. I'm still working in the garden. Well, my wood's falling out. Garden keeps me busy. I don't have a lot of other stuff to do, but working in the garden, getting it under control. I'm determined this year I'm going to get more food out of the garden than I did last year. Last year was not a good garden year. This year it's going to be better. Or I'm going to try anyway. All you can do is try. No one said growing food was easy. Because it's not. I just started yesterday actually. Edited the first video from Vietnam. Oh, that's getting hot. The first video is a review of the airline I took when I went there. I haven't uploaded it yet. It'll be the next available Wednesday, in about a week I guess from now, on Wednesday. Actually I have no idea what day this is, but it's December. So I'm going to do the Vietnam videos every Wednesday. I'm going to try and do them in order, not do all the best ones, most exciting ones first, and then be stuck with the not so exciting ones. I'm going to do them in order as I made them, as it happened. Some will be exciting, some won't. I think they're all interesting, but you know, that's just me. I'm a little biased like that. I made a video, so it must be interesting. But that's not on this channel, that's on the WorldTravel channel. Now, Q&A. I actually have some good questions this time. And we'll start by one that I've gotten 2 or 3 times this week. And I've seen lots of people do videos about this and blogs and stuff. And it's, you know, it's a tough question to answer. That's how much does it cost to live in Thailand? It's like saying, you know, how long's a piece of string? It's up to you what it costs. You can live like a Thai person and live really, really cheap. But, you know, the frills are gone, you know. You live stay in a little room, or, you know, no air conditioning, eat very basic food, very little alcohol, and you can live cheap. Or you can go buy $1 million condo on the beach. You know, there's the cost of living depends on you. I actually have never figured out how much I spend. Not on a weekly or monthly basis. We don't spend a lot of money, I know that, compared to some. But everything we have is paid for, so we don't, you know, it's not making mortgage payments and paying rent and car payments and stuff like that. We don't have that. That makes a big difference. But the cost of living in Thailand, it depends on you. One of the big expenses that most people don't take into consideration is the visa. Now, depends on which kind of visa you can get, and that depends on your age. If you're old enough to get a retirement visa, then it's not too bad. But if you got to do visa runs and leave the country to get tourist visas all the time, boy, that can get expensive. That's going to add up really quick. So it really depends on the situation. And all these people doing all these videos about how much it costs, that's only a ballpark, man. That's got to take that with a grain of salt. Some of them are pretty close, actually, and they give real life information, and some of them are just way out to lunch, you know. But like I say, it depends on the situation. It's been a lot of wind lately, all day actually. There's been a lot of wind, but it's the time of year. It's kite season. This is when they make the homemade kites and put them up in the air at night. Around here anyway. They go way up in the sky and they stay there in one place all night. Pretty amazing, actually. You make them out of little strips of bamboo and the paper from a concrete bag normally. Big kite too, but it weighs almost nothing. And they stay in the sky all night long. Normally when the sun comes up, they come crashing back down. Pretty cool, actually. Now, the one that I get, and I've gotten it a lot, is what do I do with all the food that I grow? You know, if you watch my homestead update videos, we have a lot of animals, but we eat them. But I feed a lot of people. You know, there's only 2 of us, and normally one of the nephews, not always. But we feed a family of 5 besides that, just about every meal. You know, that's 3 times a day. But that adds up, that's a lot of food. Plus the wife, or the wife's mother, she cooks breakfast for the local monks. It's a small temple here, just 2 monks in it. And she cooks them breakfast most every day. And there's lots of food for anybody else who shows up. So it all adds up. You know, it's ends up being a bunch of food. And that's one reason I want to get the garden going, because that's where I lack is vegetables, even basic stuff. And then we got all the rice. Everybody here grows rice, but come October, early November, just before the harvest, people start running out of rice. And people are wanting to borrow rice, and some people just they don't even have any, you know. You just give it to them because they're not going to have anything when they do harvest, or next year they'll have even less. So there's lots of rice given away as well. Bags of rice actually this year again. So we give it away, man. We feed a lot of people, give a lot of food away. So we feed a lot of people. Too many people, maybe. But that's it. But that's where the food goes. And when it comes to selling animals, I don't know how farmers make any money, man. Cause from my calculations, the price for an animal, well, you know, it costs more to feed them than what they're worth. You know, as a live weight. The only way you could sell it and make money, I think, is if you cooked it and sold it that way. Even though it's a quality product, quality don't mean anything. Price is everything. We had all kinds of ducks and we're supposed to have a good price for them, and I said, okay, told the wife, okay, she sell what you want, I don't mind. And then when it come time to sell them, the price went in half. So we just kept them, you know. It's better to give it away than it is to lose money on it, I think. And we eat good. And we get lots of eggs. The wife does sell eggs. But again, you know, we had egg-laying chickens. And they sell the eggs. The eggs are really good, fresh. But you still got to compete with the big companies. You know, CP company is a big one here for eggs and chicken. And you got to compete with them. It don't matter how the egg was produced. You still got to compete with them. Price is everything, you know. Quality means nothing. And I understand that. You got no money, you got no money. What do you do, right? You need to feed your family. You're going to go for the cheapest. And I get that. So, as someone who wants to be a farmer in Thailand, think about that. There's no rich farmers in Thailand for a reason. Or none around here anyway. I'm sure there's a rich one somewhere. Has to be. But yeah, it's not good to sell, I don't think. When I started raising animals, I never intended to ever sell anything. It was never the point. You know, I wanted quality. I got tired of buying rotten chicken and rotten eggs, and you know, it's not bad in the city. You can get good quality food, but when you get out here in the country, you got to go to the city to get it. So that's why I started doing it. And then the more I got into it, the more I realized, you know, this is real quality. You know what it is. You know what the animal ate, or the garden. You know what has been fed. No pesticides, no herbicides, no kind of crazy chemicals. It's all good. It's quality. So that's good. So to the question, what do I do with it all? What I don't eat, I give away. We feed too many people. Well, I think that's it, guys. It's a beautiful night. I really like it this time of year around here. The nights and the mornings are really cool. A nice little breeze. Look how hot that is. Jeez. Still haven't started the workshop. Just have so many thousand things on the go right now. As always. Story of my life. Too many projects. Alright guys, as always, thanks for watching.